The Yummy Mommy Club.
It's time for a little inspiration, empowerment, and beauty. And of course, some female friendship, which is why I have some creative geniuses with me. We have Kim McGregor and Arlene Malakian, who are involved in this book called Be a Woman, Expressions of Life. And we're going to talk about this book and also empowerment and beauty. First of all, how did the two of you meet, the unlikely duo?
Well, that's kind of a cool story in itself. We met at a modeling fashion shoot. After I had my kids, a mutual friend of ours actually said, you should try doing a new photo shoot. There's a lot of work for young moms, and that's why I met Arlene. She was my photographer.
So the model meets the photographer, and together, somehow a book is born. It's so ironic that the two of you who really have made a living in the world of beauty, you as a fashion photographer, you as a model, have you noticed through the years that society is somehow coming to terms with redefining what beautiful is, or are we still stuck with Barbie and Ken?
We are redefining beauty,
Yes, I think
and
so,
it
yeah.
is becoming much more accepting to talk about it. Whereas before it was more of a cookie cutter kind of thing, and when I was dealing with my models years ago, it was, oh, it had to fit a norm, it had to be the girl next door-ish, so even that was stereotyped. Whereas now we talk about something that is a bit more strange or whatever, and it is, and it has been my mandate to see a beauty from the inside out and to let the person shine.
I think part of what makes this book so interesting are the models that you've chosen to use. Models is kind of a loose definition for the women who are featured. Who are these women?
Mostly they were women who were not afraid to let their guards down. They were open and they were really communicating.
Well, that's what people always say, what's a
Yes.
yummy mummy? And it's
yes.
that.
Yes,
it is,
exactly.
Absolutely.
The yumminess comes from inside.
Yes.
It's not the way you look.
Yes.
And there's
yes.
a lot of beautiful women, technically, but when you start to talk to them, they shrivel up in front of your eyes. They're not beautiful. They don't come alive.
Yeah, that's so true.
There's a saying I read, I don't know where I read it, it's one of the Buddhist books, and it said, beauty surrounds us. It is only fear and control that blinds us to it. I love that, because that is our blocking, that's our blockage. And then the minute we let go, all of a sudden we are living in beauty, and we see it around us, we see it surrounding us, we see it in others.
And we see it in
ourselves.
Arlene coined this phrase after, this took 2 years to do this whole project, but during the process, one of the nights that we stayed up till 3 in the morning talking and sharing our philosophy, she said, beauty really is contagious. We made these women, we saw beauty in them, we brought them on board, we made them feel beautiful. There was always crying at the end of each photo shoot, hugs and tears. These women all said, oh you've made me feel so special, you've made me feel so beautiful. And then they would go out with this beam, smile, and they would go and meet other people that they felt the same way. So it was like this.
Like a wave.
Yeah,
Yes.
like pass it along, pay it forward, this great experience. And that has been the experience from the book as well, as people are saying, I know why I have lost myself. I know now I've found myself, and I see this beauty in everybody else. So it's been such a great experience, great journey.
So you're empowering women.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Empowering ourselves, living the experience ourselves first, and then empowering women, yes.
Yeah.
It's like this, be a woman and be yummy.
Love it.